what happens is the second place product always wins by being more vicious.
To
Yeah,
take
like
over
Microsoft versus Apple.
Right.
Microsoft is bullshit software. It's hard compared to Apple.
I know, believe me.
It's horrible, but Bill Gates is a capitalist, and he was vicious, and he fought Apple, and so for some years anyway.
Yeah.
America lived on shitty computer technology because of his
There was a point
ambition.
where we all thought Apple was gone.
Yeah, it's
It was
VHS versus Beta. Beta
Yep.
is still used today.
Yeah.
Beta videotape is still what most TV shows are shot on.
Yeah.
And we all watched VHS tapes because the VHS people said, we make the second best, so we're going to be cutthroat and fucked up and pay off people and go to litigation and like sue Beta. And Beta's like, we're making the best kind. We can't even get people to buy it.
Yeah.
And so everyone gets VHS.
Unbelievable.
It's Tesla and fucking Edison. It's
Edison
always
and Tesla, yeah.
One guy's a genius and is selling a beautiful thing. The second place guy copies it, doesn't do it as well,
and then
takes him to
fucks the
court
guy
in every
over.
fucking state in America and muscles him and fights him and
Ruins
outdraws
his
him.
credibility.
Gets some fucking Texan to pay for it. And then we all have to buy the shitty product.
You're fucking brilliant.
It's true. It's the
that-
same with cars. They would be better if what you're saying was actually true.
If it was like the guys still on the assembly line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your coffee story is deeply depressing.
It is what happens everywhere.
I was thinking, as you were talking about that, like the Starbucks popping up are like weeds.
Yes.
Taking out the really nice fucking crop.
Yeah,
nice
that's
flowers.
what they do.
They're
And
just,
they're only
they're just
interested
putting
in
weeds all over the place
That's right.
to destroy it.
That's right. And they don't even make money. Like Harvard Square is a good
I
example.
love Harvard Square. It's been a while, but
you
love
won't
that
love
place.
it next time you go.
It's been years.
There used to be a place called the Tasty and like the Verst House, all these places that have been there from the 1900s. It's a Sunglass Hut and an Abercrombie and Fitch now.
Jesus.
And I was talking to one of the local business guys who owns a cigar store. He's like the last guy left.
Look at you.
No, I'm
talking
this
to
shit
the
fascinates
local
me.
businessman.
And I asked him, "Are you going to go under too?" And he said, you know what? Because he went to Harvard Business School and then he opened his little cigar
business.
store.
Oh God.
He said Abercrombie and Fitch and Harvard Square doesn't even make a profit. They lose money every day. They're not that store. The rent is so high for what they built there that they can't. If they could sell jeans all day, they're not going to make a profit. They're not there to make a profit. It's just a billboard. It's a 3D billboard. It's there so that you'll buy Abercrombie online and to keep it visible
in your mind, in your
Yeah,
head. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fascinating.
There's like the Nike store on 50th or what. All those stores, they don't make a fucking dime. They lose money every day.
It's worth having a giant
global
billboard. It's like a billboard.
Yeah.
That you walk into.
That's how far away this is from like
mom and
guy
pop
has
guy.
an idea,
Right.
puts it out there.
I love this
Folks
description.
love it, and they start buying it. It's not even.
Wow.
We're not even close to that anymore.
No, like I'm nostalgic for the guy who started Wendy's. Like that's now like a great American. He's like a
A
revolutionary.
great American story,
Yeah.
or Ray Kroc from McDonald's.
Yeah, he's
having
like
the
Che
little-
Guevara or whatever his name is. Like he's like, a great man.
They're sort of making a comeback, but remember just the local burger joint was cool.
Are they making a comeback?
A little bit. You see more burger joints popping up. Maybe they were part of a whole corporate thing, but they.
Well, like in New
they're-
York, there's Five Guy Burgers here.
Right. But when we were growing up, every town had its local burger guy, and they bragged about their burger, and it was better
Yep.
than the guy's burger from the next town over. And then you watch those slowly. The one in Huntington, the Choo Choo hamburger
right,
place.
right.
And their thing was, well, we'll bring your burger on a nice fucking train right in front of you.
Right.
It's
Oh,
a
here
little
comes my
electric
order. You
train.
see it fucking rock in the restaurant.
Yeah.
It comes around and stops at your,
Yeah.
your counter spot.
Well, that's what it
And that
used to be
thing-
like when things were more spread out. That everyone had to have their own idea of here's
Right.
here's why you
gimmick.
want to come here.
And then I think,
Yeah.
Instead of like, if you come here, it doesn't matter because we're across the street too.
right.
Fuck you, just eat this shit. You think it's going to get better once these big companies take over? The product goes down.
What do
because
you
they don't
think
have
about
to compete anymore?
like online purchasing? Then you must do a lot of that, though.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
No, I think that's probably the next version of it is that you can throw together a little product and sell it online
And just be the mom
'Cause
and
you don't-
pop online
Yeah, 'cause
thing.
you don't need a store anymore.
And then someone will figure out how to fuck that over.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you can't
They'll push
because it's
it out.
not real estate. You can't take over. You can't push somebody off the internet.
Yeah.
They'll always be there.
That's true, but you can
No,
be
they'll-
the better online.
Yeah, they'll make
or
you-
the bigger and
They'll make you have the website with .org.
Yeah,
they'll give you
Just
a
make it
dot
harder to
something that
find,
no one
right.
does. But if you're
Right.
like a mom and pop thing and you're selling, let's say, electronics, or so, you'd be like, oh, great, they don't have that. Let me go to Best Buy's website.
Fucking
No, that's absolutely true. That's hard.
Yeah.
Hard to sell.
Yeah.
Just to add to the discussion, I used to be a big music store guy, and every music store was a little different. And this guy, if
Yeah.
you got to know him, he's like, I got some fucking bootlegs you might want to
That's
see.
right.
And it's completely illegal,
well,
and we
that's-
know it, but I've
yeah.
seen you in this place enough times that I know you're not a rat, so why don't you follow me?
Well, that's
Remember that
exactly
shit?
it. Guys like Iggy Pop. Iggy Pop becoming popular was a good thing, I think, for America. It's a good thing for the American voice that guys like that would. But the reason he came up was because certain record stores would go, I'm fucking digging Iggy Pop, and I'm going to sort of take a gamble that my customers will like him.
Right.
So they'd order, like, give me 10 Iggy Pop, 12 inches, and they'd put them out there.
Right.
And the kid with the leather jacket, who the fuck is this guy?
Right.
Hey, try him out, kid. You, all right, old man, fuck you, And he'd try Iggy Pop, and he'd go, holy motherfucking shit. And all of a sudden,
great,
Iggy Pop
yeah.
is flying off the shelves.
When I was growing
But
up,
now, if you're not on fucking iTunes, like, the whole country has to make one decision of who we like. There's no sort of local guy.
God, that's fucking...
That's a massive difference in how
Absolutely.
the culture grows.
I just loved when I was growing up. I would go to the Village and all those underground record stores. I would spend all afternoon there, and every
Yeah.
place had something a little different.
So what does this
and
do?
bootleg like concert shirts and
Like,
You know,
what's
you know
the
what it
bottom
does?
line of what this does
no
to
one
society?
even young people don't even consider the idea that it's a good idea to be out in the fringe, which is where good ideas come from.
Yeah.
Like, people are almost like begging the government to take over and the corporations to take over your life. Like, people are excited that when you take a picture of yourself on your phone and put it online, it says where the fuck you were. Why are people excited about that?
Yeah, what is that?
Like, I remember when Easy Pass first happened.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, I don't want everybody
man.
knowing when I went to the Lincoln Tunnel. Like, what are you, fucking carrying secret documents? Who the fuck gives a shit about you? But people used to think that way.
Right.
Cameras in Central Park for crime? Yeah, but what about my privacy? But now people are like, guess what? If I take a picture and send it to somebody, the whole world knows exactly where I was.
Where I was at that
And
given
I can
moment.
store all of everything I have on a computer in North Carolina. And I don't even have to. And they get to have all my stuff. And Facebook knows who all my friends are and what I've said to all of them. Every single fucking conversation I've ever had is a public record in the fucking Library of Congress. Yay! Cool.
That is fucked up.
Isn't that cool?
And we worried about Easy Pass a mere
Yeah,
3
I know,
years
and
ago.
people are
3
excited.
years ago, right?
Everything
true.
you tell somebody, I think I might be pregnant. It's in the Library of Congress
Now it's forever.
Cool. And there's a fucking geotag on it saying where you were standing when you fucking said it. A fucking coordinate.
Yeah.
A global coordinate
Fucking
of where you were
latitude
standing.
and longitude.
Why do people? Why
of
would you
when
want
you said that,
But we
and
didn't
when
want to
you
use
took a picture.
But we didn't want
No.
to use Easy Pass 3 years ago.
Yeah.
That is really
It's
fucked
sick.
up. It is
classic.
really fucked up.
You
when
have
think
to
of that.
belong to a fucking club to listen to a song. You have to have a credit card to, like, listen to a song. You can't go buy a record and play it. You have to, if you fucking lose your credibility and your iTunes account gets suspended, you can't play any of your music on anything.
You're done.
You can't listen now where it's on satellite radio. You have to subscribe
Yes.
to listen to the radio.